Well folks, it's the holiday season, which means it's that time of year we get together to win the affections of our loved ones by getting them a better gift than anyone else. Now, getting a gift for that creative professional in your life might be difficult. Do you get them a new cinema lens? Maybe a monitor? Perhaps even a camera bag? Well, in case none of those options will do, I'm here to offer another possibility. MacBooks. The sleek, stylish answer to many people's portable workstation needs. Anyone even vaguely familiar with MacBooks can identify one at a glance, but as people like to say, it's what's inside that matters. But what is inside these? Well, the answer to that can vary wildly between different setups, despite all having the same outer shell. Today, I'm here to take a look at some of the possible M4 setups that Apple has recently released that you can put together based on whatever job it's being made for. On our website, you're able to order a MacBook custom tailored to your needs. The first thing to select is the most important: color. Do you go with the classic silver or the more modern space black? Jokes aside, after that is probably the most important choice for the selection: the CPU-GPU pairing. M4 MacBooks range from the base M4 10-core central processor with a 10-core graphics processor up to the M4 Max 16-core CPU paired with a 40-core GPU. The CPU-GPU will likely be one of the largest factors to consider for a creative professional. For the video editor in your life, they'll want something a little more powerful than the base M4, so you'll likely want one of the M4 Pro models. The M4 Pros come with either 24GB or 48GB of RAM, and if they work on video editing in any professional capacity in, say, Adobe, DaVinci, or Final Cut, they'll likely want to go with the 48GB, which gives them plenty enough memory when processing files. This configuration also works well for audio professionals who typically want a powerful CPU and a hefty amount of RAM to process their projects with ease. Now, if you're buying a gift for someone who also does a lot of graphic design or 3D rendering and animation, you're going to want something even bigger for them. The M4 Max models are the top of the line of the M4 lineup. The 1432 M4 Max strictly comes with 36GB of RAM, while the 1640 comes with 48GB, 64GB, and even 128GB. Now, for the majority of people working in this space, 64 should be more than enough. But the 128 is an option to consider as well. These are all great options depending on some heavy creative workloads, but if the person you're buying for doesn't have these specific needs in their workspaces, working more as a jack of all trades, or perhaps you're on a bit of a budget, in that case, even the base M4 configuration with 16GB of RAM will still be a fantastic choice for an all-purpose workstation for lighter jobs. But there's one more internal spec to talk about: storage. Production files can be large, and sometimes you also need to store samples and reference clips and other odds and ends in addition to whatever you may be working on. Many professionals will opt to have a separate storage solution, such as a large external drive, but in case you want to keep things compact and mobile, the M4 MacBooks also come with a variety of internal storage options. 512GB, 1TB, 2TB, and 4TB are all available for most configurations we've discussed. However, there are a couple outliers as well, such as the base M4 lacking a 4TB option, and the M4 Max configurations dropping the 512GB option and adding an 8TB option at the top end. Once again, your exact needs will vary from person to person, but typically more is always useful. Photo and video editors will need the space for their projects, while completed audio files will often be smaller than completed photo and video projects. They'll often need storage space for samples to be used in their projects. The last choice to make on our list here is the screen. M4 MacBooks come with the option of the standard glossy finish or the nano texture finish. Both of these are fantastic options in terms of visual aesthetics. However, keep in mind that the nano texture may have a noticeable effect on the colors on the screen, which can impede photo and video editors that are working on them. If the person you're buying it for isn't concerned with color saturation and black levels, however, the nano texture provides glare reduction and a smoother viewing experience. Well folks, that brings us to the end of our look at the customizable options for the M4 MacBook. So will this find its way to your loved ones this holiday season? Let us know in the comments below. I'm Jory with B&H. Stay frosty.
Introducing the new PayBoo credit card. You can save the tax or choose special financing for your purchases made on your PayBoo credit card. It's easy. The new PayBoo card, same funny name, your choice of exclusive benefits. Apply today.